Okay, I feel much better because I got a decent amount of sleep because I wasn't as stressed out. However, when I was rewatching uh, the videos that I made, because I made a bunch of them, I wanted to double check and make sure they were okay. And I was irritated because I saw that I made a mental mistake. I said something that didn't make sense. So I'm going to blame that on being tired. So I'm going to try to redo that video. I know the subject, so I'm going to try to cover everything I said, hopefully. Okay. And hopefully not make the same mental mistake that I did before. Sometimes I've noticed, yeah, I know I'm not perfect, and I know that there must be other people that do this, where you say something, uh, which is not what you meant to say. So it's mental error. That's why it's good to double check videos before you put them on YouTube. So I was discussing the girl at the co-op that she told me she sent me a message on Facebook and she told me to get off the internet. She says, "Yeah, it's tough trying to find someone," which I thought maybe she was being a smartass, but I don't know because you can't hear the tone when you're reading a message. So then she says, "Get off the internet and to talk to people," which I was trying to talk to people, uh, but I mostly rely on the internet because it it works better for me, my personality, because I'm not very social. I don't just go up to random people and start talking to them. I feel more comfortable uh, looking for someone for dating purposes on the internet. I like that you can look at a profile and you find out things about them, and because otherwise you're wasting your time on ones that if they don't have the qualities that you're looking for, like it says qualities on these profiles that you might be looking for. So I see how it's beneficial to use online dating, that strategy thing. But she says to get off the internet, which does not feel very helpful because there are a lot of people who are on the internet. So why is that a bad thing to do? Why is it bad to use the internet when a lot of people are using the internet? Although it's been frustrating because it doesn't make sense to me, and it doesn't feel like it feels like it shouldn't be this difficult to find someone because a lot of people are using the internet. Like why are the options not better? Is my frustration. Better as in better for me, not better like perfect. I'm not looking for perfection. Um, so what else did I discuss in that video that I deleted? Um, okay. Okay, so I mentioned how the dating sites that I used one called Vegly, which is supposed to be for vegetarian or vegan people on the for these. So these are online dating sites. I used that one, and it was terrible. That was like the worst one. There were like there wasn't really anyone on there, and I used Bumble for a little bit. That was okay. Um, but I used Plenty of Fish. That was the first one I started using. I used that for a long time. since I think 2010. So over 10 years, I've been using Plenty of Fish online dating site and got nothing from it. Nothing. I've never met anyone from Plenty of Fish, and I've been using it for over 10 years. Pathetic. Mm, uh, OkCupid. Surprisingly, I've had success with that. Temporary success, though. I've met a couple women from or from OkCupid. I've met a couple people from OkCupid, and then it ended. Okay, so Plenty of Fish, OkCupid, Bumble, Vegly, uh, and Tinder. Okay, so I feel like I've wasted a lot of time on these online dating sites because mostly not getting any results from them. So lately, I've been checking Tinder, and because like OkCupid and Plenty of Fish, usually if someone sends me a message, I'll get a message in my email, which I always check. But on Tinder, it doesn't tell me if someone sends me a message on Tinder. So I don't get an email notification for messages on Tinder. So I just check Tinder, and I look at the uh, the thing where you either say you like them or you don't like them. And so these online dating sites, it's I'm the reason why I'm using the ones that I'm using is because they're free. Because I feel like why waste your time and money on ones that you have to pay for, especially if you don't feel like how are the ones that you pay for? How are they any better? Because I feel like I would just probably be wasting my money on those other ones like Match.com and Harmony and other ones. So I don't want to waste my time on the ones you have to pay for. But okay, um, so it's really difficult to find uh, a vegan on these online dating sites because most people eat meat, is what I have noticed. So I'm like in a minority group here, uh, especially like in my town. It seems like I guess because I live by a river, uh, maybe that's why. Like a lot of people fish apparently in this area, and but like uh, I find it strange because we don't live on Little House on the Prairie here. We are uh, we're to the point where we don't need to go out and kill animals for survival. Like even if you're going to eat animal products, there you don't need to go out and kill them. They're in the store. So um, I feel like these people, like I can't even like I'm not even gonna bother with these people that these women that either fish or even hunt. I'm not even gonna bother with them because they don't even. like it's one thing to like have the disconnect of going to a store and buying a product that's wrapped in plastic where you're not even thinking about uh, where it came from, but to actually have an active role in going out and killing an animal. That to me that takes a certain type of lack of caring, uh, lack of feelings, because this isn't a survival situation. You don't have to do this, and it seems strange to me that there are so many women and girls that I see on these online dating sites uh, that fish or even hunt, uh, but mostly fish. They fish. Like to me, like doing that kind of thing uh, is not very feminine, so not very attractive, in my opinion. Uh, so it doesn't make sense to me. Like, what are they? Why do they think that's a fun thing to do? They are in having getting enjoyment out of uh, taking animals' lives for no good reason, really. Yeah, sure, they're eating them, but it's totally unnecessary to do that. I'm making an assumption by thinking they were brought up that way, and maybe they're just like emulating. They're just doing it because their father was fish. He they fished and they maybe they hunted, so they're doing it because their father did it, possibly. Or maybe they're thinking it's a like a good way to meet a guy because they think all men like to fish and hunt. So they think, well, maybe if I do that, then maybe uh, other guys like guys will like will relate to me and they'll be attracted to me because I like to go out and kill animals too. That doesn't work for me.